she just, texted me and said, like, this isn't gonna work out. And I think the hardest part for me was that she didn't even call me. Like, being in distance, obviously we can't see each other, but she didn't even call me. She did over text, and it was like, after almost a year dating, that's how you're gonna break up with me. So I've been really struggling with that realization. I guess the questions in my head was, did she ever love me? Did she ever, care? And I think that's what gets to me the most about this. But yeah, I guess, we kind of both realized, though, at the end there that, we just weren't working out anymore. It was a hard decision, I think. But we both kind of agreed that, maybe we should just go try our own thing, go separate ways. And, sometimes I guess that's for the best. Sometimes people just don't work out, and that's okay. We ended on good terms, so I still have a lot of love for her, and I still care about her. I hope she's doing very well. If you're seeing this by chance, I hope that you're doing great. And I hope that you have found everything that you were looking for. But with that being said, it still sucks. Like, I wanted her to be a part of my life, and now I can realize that it wasn't ever gonna be that way. But I really did want her to be in my life. So that realization that it's not gonna work out just hits heavy. I'd say, like, prior to the breakup, like a month, you could just tell something was off, and we were acting different, both of us. It wasn't just her, it wasn't just me. We were both just kind of acting different, and you could tell something's up. And then we kind of had to talk about it, tried to figure things out, and it just didn't work. And she realized that, and ended things. I'm trying to think of wisdom, but I don't really have any. I mean, the best thing I can say is just sometimes things don't work out, but I believe that there's a bigger plan for me and for her, and I think we're both going to find happiness in the future. I hope she finds happiness in the future, whether that's with me or without me. I really hope that she finds what she was looking for. Yeah. I think the hardest part to realize I still do, but it is hard to accept, but I know I have to. I think she has, and we're kind of at that phase where we're now off each other's social medias, and we're kind of on that moving on stage. And I think that's the hardest part for me, because it's hard to forget all the memories we made, all the things that's happened, all the moments we've shared. It's stuff I don't really want to forget. And I know people say you gotta move on, you gotta forget, but I think these memories will be something I always cherish, which is why it's so hard. But I have learned in the time that we've broken up to just be thankful for her and for the memories we made and the time we shared. If I could do it again, I wouldn't change it, even if I knew we were gonna break up in the end, because we had so many good times, good days, good weeks, good months. And at the end of the day, we weren't fighting. We still loved each other, but we just realized that with the distance, it's just not gonna be able to work. And so I think that's what makes it so hard, right? I feel like I'd almost rather have a breakup where someone cheated, or you didn't love them anymore, they didn't love you, and you could kind of just like embrace that reality and accept it. But it's a whole different thing when you both still love each other, but you know it's not going to work out. And you don't want to keep it going because, like I said, the inevitable is it's just not going to work. But you still love and care for that person. So letting them go is just one of the hardest things to do. So if any of you guys have ever struggled with a relationship or a breakup or whatnot, at the end of the day, you gotta soul search and find what is right for you. You gotta face the facts, and if the truth is that you guys aren't working out, then sometimes the decisions are hard, but they have to be made because sometimes for the better. And you can still love that person, you can still care about that person, but sometimes letting them go is the best way to show love. And I know it's not easy. It's really hard, and I'm struggling with it too, but I think just speaking this out loud is helping me too. Because I know it's the truth, it's just so hard to accept. But yeah, so now we're moving on in different points of our lives. And it's going to take a while to kind of go back to my old life, because for the last year all I've known is life with her, and to go and even imagine a life without her is just the worst. But I know it will get better, and I know that life goes on, and like I said, I'm so thankful for her, the things she's done for me, the moments we shared. It's something I won't ever forget. But yeah, so I just felt like I had to hop on and make a video, just explaining where I've been, because I've been struggling with this, and I didn't know how to say it on video, if I would say it on video, but I think you guys deserve to know, so yeah. But with that being said, guys, I'm gonna start making videos again really soon. The school's almost over, and I'll have a ton of free time, so I'm gonna be pumping out videos probably 2 or 3 times a week now. Probably starting May anyway, 2 to 3 times I'm gonna try. But yeah, I just you after the break. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I apologize for not being able to be posting videos, but nonetheless, thank you for still watching and subscribing and liking. But yeah, and with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go now. I appreciate you for watching this video, and sorry for this not being the typical video that I do. I kind of had to keep it a little more real